Right, so in this next step, we're going to show you how to actually create and design your own website from the Web Builder tools, which comes pre-installed with your hosting package. So firstly, what we need to do, again as everything else, we need to log into our cPanel and go to our cPanel main page where we're sitting at the moment. Once you're in your cPanel, you should notice under the file section here you have a Web Builder tool. As you can see here, the yellow helmet. What we're going to do, I'm just going to show you the file manager quickly, and if we go into the public HTML folder, you can see I have a couple of folders in here which are for websites that I've previously done. However, we don't have a main website currently. They're all secondary sites. They're not actually the main site that you hit when you go to the main domain name dmomo.co.uk. So in order to create a main page, well, if we go back to our home page in the cPanel, we'll need to go to the Web Builder tool under Files, and once that loads up, it will present us with two options. We're either making a business site or we're making a personal website. At the moment, I'm just teaching you how to make a personal website, and the first page that you see will ask you to pick a template. Now you have to choose from pre-installed templates of which color scheme and layout you would like your website to look like. Now you can go through this list here, and if you notice in this window here on the right, it shows you what that template will look like. So if you just have a little look through that list and pick one that you like the design of, once you've done that, just pick a color scheme for that site. As you can see, it has a few different color schemes. I quite like the blue ones. So what I'm going to do is choose the NUI on a blue background. You can choose whatever template and layout you like. Once you've done that, just click on next. The next thing you need to do is input information about the site. So firstly, what is your name? My name is dmomo. Then what is your email address? Mine is admin@dmomo.co.uk, and my website name will be called dmomo's website. And then we just want to give the site a couple of keywords, which or either keywords or phrases that describe the site as close as possible. So mine's a personal website. I'm just going to give it a couple of keywords such as dmomo, and then dmomo, and then dmomo's website. So that should do for mine. This will help your site become discoverable in Google. So the search terms that are typed into Google will generally, it's quite good to try and describe your site as well as you can with the keywords here. The next part, once you give a quick description of your site, and as you say, this description will help to get your site listed in search engines such as Google. So my website is about my own personal self, so it's dmomo's personal website, and that should be enough to describe what my website is and what type of content it has. Then I'll click next, and I'll get to this screen. Now this screen is actually different pages that you can add into your website. So each one of these is a separate page. So you can have a splash page, an about us page, download page, internet links, photo albums, slideshows. There's quite a lot of options here that you can use to add separate pages to your website and to build on the content. So we're going to start out with a splash screen, which is our landing screen. What type of theme do we want? Well, I'm just going to say bubbles, and I want to put a logo in. Now your logo has to be below 256k, and here's one that I got earlier, so I'm going to use that one, and we're going to upload that logo. Once you've uploaded your logo, you can then give your page a title. I'm going to say my title should be dmomo's website. And do you want to lock the splash settings? I'm just going to put yes, because it's obviously that's the recommended option. Now the banner image, you don't have to put a banner. It's nice if you put a banner, so I'm just going to put one in just for the purposes of the tutorial. Then what we want to do, we want to put a copyright on our page to say that this page is copyrighted to me, and I'm going to do that like that. So I'm just going to put the word copyright with the copyright symbol, the year that I've created the page, and then my address, my domain name. So it's copyrighted in 2013 to my own domain. The copyright text, oh, I'm going to put that in the wrong one. So that one should be at the bottom, and the copyright text is, please see copyright. Now once we've done that, I'll just go on to the next section, and that will start to generate that web page, and it will give you an overview of what it looks like. Now obviously you can play around with these things. If you go into the edit mode, you can re-change the images so that they fit and they're not out of line. But once you've got this the way you want it, then you can actually add new pages. So up here at the top you have an add new page button. So we have a main page now, a main splash page. Next I want to add in an about us page. So for this one I'm going to choose an image. This will be generally an image of your face or the user's face, or maybe even a picture that you've took that you just want to display on your website. That could be a picture of your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your uncle, and let's just say that this picture is logo. So that's our logo picture, and let's give the picture an introduction. This is my logo. We'll add another picture and we'll call this picture banner. And this one here is, this is my banner picture. Now I'm not going to add any more pictures. Obviously you can have a list of pictures if you do so wish, and each one will be generated as a different heading. As you can see now, we now have my logo. This is my logo, and this is my banner. There we go. So we're now going to add another page to give it a bit more depth. And what I will do now is I'll put a few internet links. So this will be displayed as my links section. Please view my links. There we go. So we'll call that please view my links. We want 1 column, 2 column, or 3 column of links. So that's going to be 1 column, 2 column, 3 column. I'm just going to make the 1 column of links at the moment. So you can experiment with 2 or 3 columns later. And now it's asking you to make some categories. So for my first category, I'm going to add a category, and I'm going to call this one internal links. And the site that in internal links will link to is my Dmomo site, so dmomo.co.uk, and we want that link to open in the same window, not in a new one. And just a quick description of what that link is. This is my website homepage. Okay, and that has now gone into internal links. You can add another category, and I'll call this one external links, and that one will go to YouTube. And that will open in the same. Because it's an external link, I'll have that one open in a new window. So we've got internal and external links. Okay. Once you've done that, you can go ahead. So that one should take you to YouTube. Oh, I didn't name that link properly, and that one will take you. Oh right, we haven't uploaded it, so it's actually still in edit mode. Once you publish the website, you should be able to display that. So just to build up on a bit more content, what I'm going to do is to add a little bit more in. Let's say, for example, I want to add in, I don't know, a sitemap. Let's try a sitemap. So there we go, we've now got a sitemap. I'm going to add the next page, which is a download page. And this is going to be Demomo's downloads. Please download my stuff. And I'm going to add a file that I want to do. This one is called file1. And the description is my logo. Going to put the file in for my logo, which is this one. And then save that. Okay, so now I've done that. I now have a download section as well with one file there, which is my logo. Okay, let's add a new page, and let's say a resume. So if you're hunting for work, you want to make a resume site, put some contact info in here, here, here. Go. So there's my contact information, a quick summary. I am me. And obviously, as you can see, you can start building up content in order to build up enough content to have a CV. My objective is I want to do this. My custom paragraphs. I am me. Please employ me. My knowledge. So give that a title, skills. And my experience. Okay, let's add that experience. My education from now till then. My school was here. My address school was there. And a little description about what you did there. I got this and that qualification. Spelt wrong. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we'll create that, and as you can see now, it's giving you enough information to actually build up a CV and a portfolio that you can present to an employer. Once you've built up your website and you're happy with things the way they're looking, you can actually view your website if you go to your order pages option. You can see you've got a few different pages now. So we've now got the main splash page, the index HTML, the logo, we've got the internet links, the sitemap, the download page, and the resume. Once you're happy with the way things are, you can actually reorder things about. You can move things about. Generally, that will be done under the view option. This allows you to just view your site and how it works. So you want to go to the resume, you want to go to the About Us page, the links section, the sitemap. And when you're ready, you can just go ahead and publish that site. Now that site has been published, you should be able to open a new tab and just go straight to the domain page, which is the main domain, demomo.co.uk. webpage.co.uk, and as you can see, we now have our main page. We've actually created a website, and it's got a few various different links and a few different pages that explain how to use the site. If you come back to your main cPanel now, which is over here, log out of there, yes, and then what we want to do is we want to actually go back to our main cPanel. So we go into our control panel and go to our web hosting. Now in the file manager, if you look in the public HTML folder, you'll see that now all of these extra bits and bobs are actually what makes up the website that we've just created. So we've got our links page, we've got about us, we've got the download section, and as you can see, it's all located here in the public HTML folder. If you actually want to remove that, the best way to do it is go back to your home site, go back to your web builder tool, and in the site settings option, you can change your a few features. You can change the colors, the style, change the global settings, add some effects, or you can actually just completely remove the site and start all over again. So you can modify and change settings from within the site settings option. I'm just going to delete all of that information, and now it took me back to the beginning where I can go ahead and start again and create a new site. So now that that's done, in File Manager, as you can see in Public HTML, you now need to go through and remove all of the bits and bobs that has now created in order for you to restart again. So we can go ahead and delete all of that. And that now brings us back, let's have a look, to the start again. So these images, they can go, these links can go, and everything else is fine. So there we go, we're now back to the start. We've now removed and deleted that whole website, and we're now ready to start again and create another one.